also am blessed with...
When Tara Migliore Potter heard U.S. President Joe Biden say $10,000 of her student loans would be forgiven, she was ready to celebrate.
I'm going to raise a glass and toast with my friends that, a lot of us have been carrying this debt for years, and that we get to at least see a piece of it forgiven is really wonderful.
But in practice, she's not sure what this forgiveness means for her life.
I don't know if it's going to change my payment amount very much or at all. If I were able to have more money in my monthly budget, it would mean saving for retirement, buying life insurance, things like that, just ensure that continued financial stability, because that's not something we have right now. All the money goes to current living expenses and paying off this debt.
Potter, who works at a Seattle food bank, said paying off these student loans is like living in a hamster wheel with no end in sight. She said she's ready to support collective actions like the Can't Pay, Won't Pay student debt strike organized by the Debt Collective. The group is a national organization that's pushing for full student loan debt cancellation. Madeline Clifford is a volunteer with them. The 35-year-old is a writer and musician in Oakland, California. After a master's in fine arts at Mills College, she has roughly $100,000 in student loan debt.
What we're doing with the Debt Collective is really pushing and applying that pressure, because a full cancellation is also like, it's like, oh, you're asking for too much, you're asking for too much. I'm asking to be back at zero. I'm asking for a fair chance, to actually build wealth.
Clifford believes it's important to keep pushing because too many people have their lives swallowed up by their educational debts.
Biden's announcement means that we need to continue to apply pressure, because it's great that he's made that decision and he's made the right decision and he's going in the right direction. But also, as people, we don't have to accept crumbs.
U.S. consumers carry a massive $1.75 trillion in student loan debt, most of it held by the federal government. Republicans have mostly opposed the student debt forgiveness, calling it unfair, but in defense of his decision announced on Wednesday, Biden said it would see funds flowing back into the country's economy.